Yeah, you are. You're the cutest baby in the entire universe. Did you know that? Did you know that, babies? Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I hope you guys are all being safe with this pandemic that's going on with coronavirus. It is crazy. I'm like going insane with my child here, but we are making it work. So for today's video, we are going to talk about some of the out of the norm methods that I use for my baby. Most of you guys may not know, but he is half Mexican, which comes from me, and half Indian, which comes from his father. So one of the first things that my mom talked to me about is when babies have hiccups, it's usually for 1 to 2 to 3 reasons. 1, they're cold. 2, they wet their diaper. Or 3, they're very full, which I've heard about the full one, but I've never heard about the other 2 until my mom. One of the things that she suggested I do, which my grandma did to her kids, is put un hilito rojo, which is a red thread. You basically get a little thread, you roll it up into a little ball, and you put it in your mouth to get the, for it to get wet, and then you put it on his little forehead. I don't know the reason behind this, but it actually worked. I want to say it worked 8 out of 10 times that it worked on him. And that is what helps him with his hiccups, stop with his hiccups. It's just something very traditional that my family has done, and so I'm doing it with Bash. It's very cute. He looks like a little Indian, which he is Indian, but it seems to work out for us. One of the other things that Mexicans truly believe in, at least my family does, is Cuadri-Dem cream. This thing works for absolutely everything. You have a burn, you put it on your skin. You have any discoloration, you put it on your skin. You have a cut, you put it on your skin. The next day, it's like it never even happened. I don't know the magic behind this little tube, but it works. So how I use this for Bash, I put it on his little booty when he has a little bit of redness on his butt from pooping. So I just rub this on a little bit on there. A little goes a long way, by the way. So I just rub this in, and then the next diaper change, or even the next morning, it's completely cleared up. There's no more redness. This is a lifesaver. You can find this at your local Mexican market, and it's totally worth it. Babe, he's falling asleep. Look at him. Sorry guys for the interruption, but baby Bash actually fell asleep in my arms, and this is him while he sleeps. How cute is he? We're gonna talk about the evil eye now. So I don't have this little evil eye bracelet anymore. I lost it, but you can find it anywhere in your local Mexican market. I'll put a picture down here so that you guys know what I'm talking about, but it's just like this little bracelet with the evil eye symbol on it, and you put it on his little wrist as a newborn, and that helps the mala vibras from coming to your baby. So if someone does chiflarlo from afar away, this little bracelet is supposed to help like block the bad vibes coming to your child. I used it because it was very cute. It's just a fun little unorthodox method that Mexicans believe in. It was great. I don't know what else more to say about it except that put it on your baby, no mal vibras are gonna come your way. So next we're gonna talk about the egg. So how this works is you take an egg out. You don't want the egg to touch the baby when it's cold, so that's why you leave it out for like about 10-15 minutes. You rub the egg all over his body. And then you say Un Padre Nuestro over and over and over again. You do this when the baby is inconsolable. This goes hand in hand with the evil eye that I talked about earlier. What it means is someone le está echando ojo a tu niño. That usually puts the baby in such a weird like vibe, like people are giving your baby weird vibes, and so he's got the vibe on him, and it's basically of that nature. Babies cry because they just have this bad vibra on them. So you rub the egg all over his body. You pray about, take care of my baby, make him stop crying, may nothing bad come his way, no bad vibes anymore. And you do this until you feel satisfied that you did all the praying that you could. Then you crack an egg in a cup of water. Now, if there is like a white film over the egg yolk, that means that someone did echarle ojo a tu niño. And that means that when you basically do the whole egg thing and you crack it in there, that basically means all the bad vibras are gone away. I've done this a couple of times when he was very like colicky, when he was crying, because I didn't know if it was the colic. I didn't know if it was like a bad vibra coming his way. Take it with a grain of salt. It may not work, it may work, but anything helps. Again, my mom did this to me. I'm doing it to Bash, and I'm gonna do it to my next child because who knows, it might work. So the last thing I want to talk about, my pediatrician may or may not know that I did, but you know what? My grandma did it, and she has 8 healthy kids. So I'm gonna trust my grandma because she's not gonna tell me to do something to my child that's gonna harm him. Chamomile tea for colic. I have to admit, I was very skeptical at first when giving my baby chamomile tea. As a first-time mom, you don't want to give your kid anything that your pediatrician doesn't recommend. He had very bad colic, and I was going to do anything and anything possible to help with the colic. So you know what? I tried it, and you know what else? It actually worked. Basically what I did is I warmed his distilled water, put the chamomile tea in there, soaked it in there for a couple of minutes, put a little bit of honey in it, and then I cooled it down for him in the fridge. Right before bed, we gave it to him, and that helped with his colic tremendously. It helps with stomach issues. One of the things that doctors say causes colic is an upset tummy, which is gas in his tummy. So that's what Bash had, was gas. So the manzanilla, it worked. I stopped using it now because he doesn't have colic anymore, but it really helped. I'm super glad I did it. We'll use it for my next kid if he or she has colic. So guys, those were just a couple of, what do you call it, methods, traditions, whatever you want to call them, Mexican versions of what I do with my son. It worked out for me. I know there's a couple of other things out there that you guys might do. My Mexicans, my Hispanics, what do you guys do that might be unorthodox? Let me know. But other than that, guys, take care. It's a crazy, crazy world right now with the pandemic going on. Stay safe, keep your baby safe. Pregnant mamas, stay safe as well. Stock up your fridges, stock up your baby formula. What else can I say? All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will be back with more videos.